Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Soludo, the new governor of Anambra State, who is considered to be a new bride and should be treated with so much caution, has started receiving contrary and controversial statements from key group in the southeast, especially when he made the statement he made yesterday that IPOB members should and ESN should bring down their guns and that he is ready to grant them amnesty. He has received a serious blast from the Ohanaeze over that statement. We are going to be looking at that and other things that is happening in Anambra State. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed, do well to hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. According to the news equal to the spite of violent attack and weekly Monday sit at home in Anambra State, Governor Charles Soludo on Sunday said his administration has offered amnesty to agitators in the state. But Ohanaeze, in a swift response yesterday, took exception to the use of the word amnesty, saying it connotes that the youths have been committing an offense when in reality they are only fighting against marginalization. Ohanaeze, however, lauded Governor Soludo's effort to rehabilitate aggrieved Igbo youths who are causing trouble in the state and southeast in general, while protesting the ill treatment being meted to the people of the southeast. Soludo had, in an interview with Channel Television, lamented the situation in the southeast, which over the past years has witnessed spite of violent attack, with security operatives bearing the major brunt of the onslaught. Recall that on Sunday, gunmen had attacked a patrol team of the Federal Road Safety Commission (FISC) in Anambra, which led to the death of two operatives. Amid the violent attack, hoodlums are still enforcing the sit-at-home order, which has been suspended by the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB). Just yesterday, workers fled efforts to bring to an end the unpopular sit-at-home in region which took the worst dimension as residents deserted the road and street in Anambra, Imo, and some cities in the southeast. Speaking on Channel TV, Soludo has said his administration is ready to rehabilitate and offer skill acquisition training to those willing to surrender. Within the agitation movement, we have to agree that there are now factions. There are various factions. There is one led by one guy in Finland called Simon Ekpa. IPOB has come out to accuse that group of being that they won behind much of the criminality taking place in the southeast. It is very huge positive development. A lot of them in the bush out there are having camps here and there. They come out to kidnap and to bring down. Once we isolate all the groups that are not involved in these, then we can focus on the criminals. We have also offered them some kind of amnesty. Come out, give us your guns. We are prepared to give you training in whatever skill, even if we have to raise resources to empower you to become useful partners in the development of the society. On the agitation for cessation in the Southeast, Soludo said an ideology cannot be killed through the use of gun, adding that it is pertinent to understand the root cause of the problem. A time comes when you realize that you cannot shoot an ideology with a gun. When you see it exclusively as a law enforcement matter, then you miss the point. You have got to engage them. The governor said his administration will set up a Truth and Reconciliation Commission. This is something we need to engage very seriously. We are taking it very seriously with an open manner to engage everyone. I believe that everyone has some contributions to make. To the criminals, we are offering them an olive branch to repent. To this end, the governor declared prayer session that took place yesterday across churches in the state to formally end the sit-at-home. Speaking at St. Joseph Catholic Church, Ekulobia in Agwata local government area where he participated in the prayer session, Governor Soludo appealed to those still carrying on arms and forced people to stay at home on Mondays in Igbo land to lay down their arms and embrace the path of peace in the interest of the people. He recalled that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has issued a statement putting an end to the Monday sit at home and wondered why it should continue. He observed that the people and the state were the major losers anytime the sit-at-home order was enforced, adding that children were deprived of going to school every Monday, just as economic activities were also grounded. He said that the state cannot continue in that matter, stressing that there is a time to take back Anambra State and build it as a home of peace and the light of the nation. Governor Soludo also informed the congregation that the state government has put in place measures to rehabilitate and train the youth to be gainfully employed, as well as setting up of a Peace and Reconciliation Commission to reconcile all aggrieved parties. According to him, with the prayers offered in the church across the state, the Monday's weekly sit-at-home is officially over, and urged the people to come out every Monday to conduct their businesses, while schools and other essential institutions stroke agencies are required to open for business every Monday as well. The Bishop of Ekwelubia Diocese, Most Reverend Ebele Ogbaleke, who led the prayer session, charged the people to embrace peace. He observed that nothing could be achieved without peace and harmony in the land, and appealed to those who were bent on creating fear and tension in the land to desist forthwith and embrace the olive branch offered by the state government for the peace to return to the state. At the St. Patrick Catholic Cathedral, Accra, the Bishop of Accra Diocese asked Most Reverend Paulinus, who led the congregation in prayer session, observed that Igbo people were faced with a very serious situation. According to his word, he said there is no doubt that Igbos are not well treated in the country. You cannot just be a visitor in a place that belongs to you. Igbos are a big force to reckon with right from independence, and unfortunately, we say we are one country, but some people are not well treated. The Catholic Bishop of Oka Diocese commended the action being taken by the Anambra State Governor, Professor Soludo, to return the state to normalcy, particularly the plan to grant amnesty to the agitators. He said in an interview later that the move would go a long way to assure the feelings of all the actors involved in the present situation. Went further to say that every action has a reaction, and I believe that most of the actions we are seeing today are reactions following that neglect of the Igbos. But I also believe that it can still be redeemed and remedied. Those who are complaining have reasons to complain, and what they are complaining about is real. But this method of approach is faulty. What our people are doing is not right, because we are fighting ourselves and destroying our own economy. This issue of sit at home does not help us if we must tell ourselves the truth. According to Ohanaeze Igbo spokesperson Alex Chidozie Ogbonna, the issue is that people should look at cause and effect in any given scenario. But in the case of what is happening in the Southeast, what people are looking at is the effect, not the cause. The cause is that the Southeast is being alienated, we are being marginalized and unemployed, we are sidelined and marginalized in government, and because of that our youth are unhappy. They are being rendered poor on daily basis because of where they come from, because of the historical experience of their fathers or grandfathers. Because of that, they are angry, and to the extent there is agitation. Either you treat us well or allow us to go. And to the extent they are causing some of these problems in the name of IPOB and others. As a matter of fact, the remarks by the president, where he talked about 95% and 5% vote, aggravated the situation. The present government has not been fair to the Southeast, and the people are expressing their dissatisfaction with the system in various forms. Soludo is doing the right thing, calling them out, using the word amnesty. Well, the important thing is that the young people who are agitating are right. I want to congratulate Soludo. He is a man who has the audacity to tread a difficult path. He will get enough support, and if Anambra State succeeds, it will affect other southeastern states. Meanwhile, the sit-at-home observed in the southeast yesterday shut down most cities in the region. Wow, quite interesting. And I kind of stand with these guys over the case of reactions, causes and effects. At least we have to also remedy that. Yes, and that's the part Soludo is doing. Many people are praying for him to succeed, and I hope that he will get the required cooperation, and once again peace will be restored to Southeast. That's well.